What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What up, though?
It's your girl, the Caribbean Chocolate, Jocelyn Navarro.
Good. It's the one and only Ruben Slawlike.
It's your boy, the Brown, Isaiah Browner.
It's the Urban Playboy, Pretty Boy Smooth.
This is the Croc Rocket. Nickelback poppin'. Curls for all the girls. The Perminator, Sam Bam.
This is the more of Irish strong style. The Wild Irish, Riley Rose.
This is Only One Rhonda, and you're tuned into.
Now tuned in.
Now tuned in.
Tune in.
Tuned in.
You're tuned in to
Tune in to Marks with Mike.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mikes.
Keep it player.
Enjoy the show.
respectfully.
Now somebody hit my music. Shout out! Hey, yo! What am I doing? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Did we just see? The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Yo, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody? You already know where it's by the sound of my voice. That's right, your boy, Mr. 6'9". JT back in this piece once again. And of course, I am rolling with the co-hosts back in it, back to win it. I got the homie L Cheech.
Yo, what's going on? Happy Thursday night with the guys. What's going on? Happy birthday to El Tío Savio.
Yo, happy birthday to Savio Vega. Had no idea that you was wearing this shirt at all. Had it on all day. Look at that, man. Look at that. I had no idea. Great minds think alike. Also, got to slide in where you get in. My other co-host joining us. We got all the way from the bodega. We got Just.
Yay. You know how we do. You know how we do.
And can I forget it? Definitely got to give a shout out for Dom E. Dangerously. Represent Powerbomb Jutsu. Inside the house, we got Dom. So we here.
Having a fun house looking for this whole ass nigga Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, so you in the fun house. We got Justin the bodega. Looks like
Shout out
Chief.
to the bro. The broadcast.
Shout out to the broadcast.
Yes. Broadcast in the house.
Make sure y'all check them
Bro,
out.
you know what I'm saying? I'm on my hip hop thing. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow, they're about to unveil.
You in the studio, man. You about to cook something.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
about to drop some fucking, you know what I mean? Some fucking shit, right? Hip hop turns 50, you know what I mean? So
Right.
Quick freestyle right now.
Go ahead. Kick it one time.
go ahead, D. I'll follow.
Okay, hot freestyle.
Okay, because I was about to start Tony Ayo and
Man,
Hit it.
freestyle. Let me know.
Give us a bar. Give us a bar.
I'll give you a bar as soon as we go ahead and get this started. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe. All of us, whether that be on, I don't know, X, the Book of Faces, IG, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, all the podcast streaming apps, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Audible, you name it, we there. Marks with Mics. Make sure you follow and get your podcast. Make sure you are following Powerbomb Jutsu, who just released an episode today. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Hot.
It's definitely hot. As hot as it was in GCW. So it's definitely
Ooh.
hot episode. Hot fire. Also, Damn, I can't believe we back in the building, man. It seems like we was just talking Sunday. It's a Thursday. Back to our usual scheduled time. I mean, since we're here, we got a lot to talk about. I mean, you got rumors of news. You got the build up for All In. You got also the Dark Side of the Ring with Marty Jannetty, which was crazy ass episode.
We had a Rumble.
Yeah, we had a Rumble in Alabama. You know
what I mean? And if you could see, there was elements of wrestling all involved.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Tory Lanez got 10 years.
Tory Lanez got 10 years. We had the brawl in Alabama.
Shout out to the chair, though.
Shout out to the chairman, person of the year.
That weak ass diss song.
Man, listen here, bro. The chair cannot be denied. All right. That chair right there represents a lot of adversity, a lot of overcoming, and I think we should adopt a brand new national Negro anthem. As a matter of fact, I got it right here.
Lift every chair and swing till earth and knockings ring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Swing that chair.
Listen.
And let's not forget who invented the folding chair too.
Oh yeah, one of us, one of our black and brown people. You know, let's just give it to where it has to be done. I mean, all this happened on SummerSlam. I think August 5th.
This is a reminder.
Needs to be a national holiday. It has to be a national holiday because that was the day they fucked around and they found out.
No, and the thing is, remember, you know what I mean? While SummerSlam was going on, we had our own Cleveland Indian Guardians.
Yeah, bro, I seen that.
It was crazy because y'all was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was down in Detroit. I'm working. They had the SummerSlam on and the game was on. Bro, the game was on, and next thing you know that happened. It was like SummerSlam wasn't even at the moment. You know what I mean? At the time, it was like, you know what I mean? So remember, we dissected how he punched and all this stuff.
Ramirez over there dodging punches and shit.
Yeah, bro, the dude, it was fucking amazing. You know what I mean? That period of time, and then you went back and you watched wrestling and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then the very next day, boom. You got the captain, you know what I mean? A lot of people didn't know that was the captain, you know what I mean, that got jumped. You got Aquaman, bro, man. It was a beautiful thing, bro. That was reality shows.
That was Aquaman, man. I mean, listen, the fact that homie jumped in the water and swam to beat your ass, that should tell you everything. Listen, if someone's bold enough to jump inside the river.
No, and then to pull your body.
The whole body.
My dude, and he was ready to go. He was like a Power Ranger. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you saw that he kicked off his shoes because he's like, I can't have these water weight shoes. I have to be light.
16 years. I think 16-year-old.
Yeah, he's young. He was young.
Shout out to the blood. Aquaman.
It was like Baywatch. It was like Baywatch. You know what I'm saying? When
He's the first black person to swim and whoop a nigga's ass at the same time.
Yo, that is a Black History moment, Black History fact. That moment on August 5th was Black History was created. First ever African American, you were right, Dom, to jump inside the river, swim across, and beat someone's ass. This is crazy, man. Speaking of crazy, I don't want to go any much further. We still gonna hop back on this, but let me give another happy birthday shout out. I got like 2 shout outs I got to do. I've been real bad on social media as far as on Facebook, so let me give a shout out to my brother. Some of y'all may know him as Stacks Blue. Shout out to my brother Lloyd, and also shout out to my cousin Alicia, who just had a birthday a few days ago as well. So both of them are celebrating birthdays as well. And of course, last show I said shout out to the homie Jason, all the way from Brooklyn by way of Jamaica, all the way down to Florida. But back to this historical landmark ass whooping. So when y'all finally got this inside y'all news feeds, because I know everybody got it like the same day, the day after SummerSlam. What was your initial reaction like watching the videos?
Are you asking me?
It don't matter whoever want to pop off.
Oh, what? Oh, the Montgomery video?
Yeah, what was your initial reaction?
At first, I started I saw the chair and like the chairs everywhere. Like, what the fuck happened to the chair? You know, Mick Foley, Sabu, what happened to it? You know what I mean? Everything is wrestling. You gotta be wrestling.
You gotta piece it together. Yep.
There you go. And next thing you know, like I started seeing, but then I started like bits and pieces. You know what I mean? Because it was long. You know, of course, people that edited. Shout out to all of them. You know what I mean? Then somebody made the play-by-play. So right there, it's like, oh, that's fucking crazy. That shit got out of hand. But it's just unfortunate that they fucked around and found out. You know what I mean?
All right, let's go with Just. What was your initial reaction?
Well, you know, the first time I seen it, somebody was talking about it at work. So when I got home, the first thing I seen is I just seen a bunch of like Avengers type stuff coming towards me. You know, like the first thing I seen was the dude. He took off his hat and he threw it, and then somebody made it seem like it was the bat signal, right? And all these people were like looking up all the people that were coming in to help. I was like, wait, this is too hilarious. Let me like actually find out what actually happened. And yeah, I'm glad they got their ass beat.
Let's go over Dummy Dangerously. What was your initial reaction?
So only thing was the chair shot first, like the nigga hitting the lady with the chair shot. I'm like, oh shit, what's the context of this video? So I went on TikTok and seen it, and I'm like, these white people attacked these black people, and then now they got their ass beat. I'm like, I'm happy to see that. About time you step up and 1%.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. My initial reaction is very simple. When I saw this, because I actually got the full breakdown. Like I didn't see the memes or anything. Like I seen the actual piece by piece video of this shit happening, and I'm like, wow. It's like, damn, I can't believe they jumping Buddy at work.
Yeah,
but you know that's the worst place to get your ass whooped. Is at work. You know, because you got to come back to work the next day. Like the people that you work with gonna keep talking.
They saw it, right?
Like they saw it. You can't hide the ass. But long story
short, he was the co-captain.
Yeah, the co-captain at work though. So the
captain get his ass whooped. Like
I don't know if you can follow that captain anymore. Like it's like, I don't know, Cap, you got your ass whooped. I don't know if I can still follow you. But when he threw that hat, there was something about that hat when he threw it off. I don't know if Bobby Shmurda got into him. Maybe he, you know, and it missed him getting ready to fight. You know, he probably said, bitch caught a body about a week ago. Hey. And then he was ready to throw hands. But when I seen that and I seen like 6 or 7 people jumping on him, I'm like, oh, hell no, this is messed up. But when Buddy jumped in the water and the one dude came from like up top to come help him, you know,
from the balcony, yeah,
from the balcony, and he came all the way down and he got in the middle of all that, started tearing people, you know, grabbing them from behind and shit. Pause.
You know when they start skipping.
Yeah. Oh, listen. Fair warning to anyone who has not experienced a fight with black folks. If you see black folks skipping towards a fight, run immediately. That means they are happy to be there. They are happy to beat your ass. These motherfuckers with the skipping, no shirts on, caught the boys lacking on the boat who jumped Buddy from earlier, gave him the business. I'm like, yo, this is wild.
Right.
And then, you know, to continue on, to just continue the ass whoopings. Like I said, the chair shot is what got me. You know, people online, oh, he shouldn't have hit the lady with the chair. Listen, I
Somebody
am
got rock bottom too.
somebody did get rock bottom. Like, listen, this was the Royal Rumble. This was War Games on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is what tribal combat should have been.
exactly. Yo, you said it.
This is
You
what
said
tribal combat should have been. No,
This
but
is
you know
both
what? Like,
games.
I was dissecting it. I was looking back at it and really trying to find out what really happened. See, like, you can't put a pontoon boat where real boats are at. You know what I'm saying? People pay money to dock their boats there. You know, so you're taking up somebody else's parking space. So the guy was just telling him what to do, and put your boat away. The way he threw that hat, though, like it's like he had done this before. Like you just don't do that on a whim. You know what I'm saying? It's like something must have been instilled in him and been like, I've done this before.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was like cuckoo,
right?
Threw the hat up. That was his hootie hoo. Like the Master P was out there.
Right.
Hootie hoo. That's the sound of the troops. They came through.
That family or whatever, they were looking for something to do. They were looking for violence, in my opinion. Yeah, they were looking for violence because the way they just ganged up on him after multiple times telling him, like, you can't park your boat there. I'm pretty sure there's many signs saying that if your boat's not here, you can't park here. I'm pretty sure that's that.
I guess they took like over 2 hours and they were calling them in the speakers or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
They were actually over on the ship. Like there was a performer on the ship with a whole band.
But I think all of them had warrants too.
Oh, that family, that white family.
So,
yeah.
The thing is, sometimes I think they can do what they want, though.
Yeah.
This moment where they fucked around and found out. That's all. That's all. Like I was getting like the aftermath. Some of the people's mug shots. Like the one guy actually came on like social media and actually was like, "Well, turns out that 65-year-old can really throw him." It's like, yeah, you got your ass mollywopped. Did y'all see the girl though? The girl who got her nose.
I think my favorite video is the black lady. The black lady doing the commentating over it was the best.
Oh yes.
Just like, get ass, boom, get ass.
She was like, yeah.
Got ass. No. But the girl's nose who got fucked up doing the whole entire thing looks like Skeeter's nose off of Doug.
Oh no.
It's bad. Like her nose looks like a whole entire glizzy now. Just one long glizzy. It looks like a cartoon nose. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, matter of fact, if you Google that right now and look it up, I couldn't find the picture because I was like rushing. I should have went ahead and got the picture when I could have. But yeah, if you can find that picture, tell me I'm lying. Her nose is horrible. But this is a moment where you had to learn to fuck around and find out, and that's exactly what it was. I mean, you just can't go jumping on people and not expect the repercussions. I don't care who he is. That's just what it is. But speaking of factuals, let's move on, shall we? Rumors in news. Okay, got a few rumors, got a few news. Let's go ahead and hop on it real quick. First bit of rumors in news. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Boom. So after today's update, it was explained to Fightful. This is per Sean Ross Sapp, that the illness Bray Wyatt is actively recovering from was both career and life-threatening. It's great to hear that he will be back in the ring soon. So we've been wondering what's going on with Bray Wyatt. I wonder if it was something similar to what Keith Lee went through with the life-threatening injury. When he had to take the time off and everything.
Yeah, look at the heart thing.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about that, man? We finally gonna get Bray Wyatt back. I mean, are we excited or are we like, nah? I mean, what's going on?
Bray Wyatt right here though.
I mean, the 5-5 Funhouse is right there. Bray Wyatt ain't nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's had mental issues and illnesses before. All I can say is that I hope just he's recovered from all that, and I just hope that he's in good health. You know. So I mean, power to him though. Props to him. I know his wife's booty is an illness though. I'm just saying.
Whoa, love it. Let's go to Dom. So, what's your reaction hearing that news? What do you think about it?
Niggas get sick every day, B. But it's like he's like Ben Simmons, you know. I always compare him to Ben Simmons every time. It's like Ben Simmons said he's gonna come back better than ever. Then the same shit. Bray Wyatt is the Ben Simmons of wrestling. I said this many times on our podcast.
Ben Simmons of wrestling.
It's hard to not deny it now. It's hard not to deny it though.
No, it's not. It's very. Let's go to L Cheech. What you got on the mind, man? What you think about it?
I mean, it's unfortunate it had to be health related, but let's keep it a buck. Bray Wyatt as an act, you know what I mean? The whole, you know what I mean, entrance and all that was him. But then the bell rang, you know what I mean? And that's when he got exposed. And
whoa.
Pause. And you know what I mean? I actually was at a hand when that match with Randy Orton, you know, with the worms at WrestleMania, and it was during the day, so it kind of sucked, all that shit. But it was horrible, you know what I mean? And if he had to, it would be dope if he just be a manager, to be honest, and here and there wrestle, and not even that. But if he could take some bumps, because Bray Wyatt, the wrestler, I don't think it, you know, ever existed, you know what I mean? But it, you know, glad that he might get back. But if he come back, do y'all guys want him back as the Fiend, or y'all want him to come back as like a guy that inherited his father's business? He into the IRS now, or what the fuck?
Call him Junior IRS, some bullshit.
TurboTax, he can be TurboTax.
Coming to the ring, TurboTax.
Right.
No,
I don't know. I to me personally, I think he was better as like Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt family.
I'll give you that.
You know, like he had great, like he was dope, right? As the Fiend, like the entrance and all that. But if you have to pick like between the entrance and the matches and the hype, like I think Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt family kind of hit better than some other.
Bray Wyatt, the Bray Wyatt, like
that was the best.
Hawaiian Bray.
Yeah, like with Follow the Buzzards, he had the lantern and all that. Yeah,
that's the one.
Lion shirt.
Yeah, he would have never left away from that. Like, what was the damn? I forgot the name of the guy. That he was.
Our Butcher Bray Wyatt wasn't bad either.
Oh, like when he can't. Yeah, that wasn't pretty good. Yeah, we had the Butcher thing. Yo, Jay Land, my dude, my bro.
Jay Land on the beat, on the beat. Listen, if you need anything, and I do mean anything, instrumental wise, if you're working on the album, you need something for your TV show, podcast, make sure you hit up the homie Jay Land, man. He got y'all covered, man. Trust me, it's not an issue. He got you. All right, he got you.
For my OnlyFans.
Yeah, listen. Even if you need music for your OnlyFans, Jay Land on the beat, he got you, bro.
Got you.
He got you. But speaking of Bray Wyatt, right? So here's my thing: if they do bring back Mr. Wyatt, they bring him back. If they bring him back, I don't mind him being the Fiend. I don't mind him being Hawaiian shirt wearing Bray Wyatt. I don't mind that either. My thing is just come back and be around, because I'm gonna disagree with you, Cheech. Yeah, the bell rang, and yeah, we got lost in translations, but the character itself, far as the character work was good. It's not like his in-ring work sucks. It does. Oh, come on, man.
You know, can't sugarcoat this shit.
It does not suck.
No, he wasn't. He's not great in the ring. The
Are you
character,
kidding?
yes, is great.
Are you kidding me?
What I will say his
It's not
last
bad,
run, though.
but it's not good.
Right.
Hey, what kind of shit is that? You either here or there.
Get your
Negro.
It's not bad. It's like a C. It's like a C minus. So like he really didn't do bad,
like a
but
C.
it's not really good. It's, yeah.
I mean, but a C is an average, so I'll do that.
No. No, because his
I'm about C minus, man.
his last feuds were like with Randy Orton and stuff. Like,
what was his best match? Can you tell me his best match of
the Fiend versus Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series Chicago.
The Fiend versus Finn Balor.
The Fiend?
Yeah. The Fiend versus Finn Balor. I'll go with Bray Wyatt, actual Bray Wyatt, and I'm gonna go Bray Wyatt inside the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
He looked very strong in that. I'll also go with Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, the first go round at 30.
Mania. Yep.
And even though
that was the one that pretty much buried his career, just went downhill.
Yeah, but that was one of his better matches.
Hated it.
See, the thing with Bray Wyatt / Fiend / all that is that like he doesn't have a lot of wins and losses, you know. But if you look at it, and I'm not comparing him to Undertaker, but he has a lot of L's in the beginning too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The matches that he should have won, he didn't go over.
Yeah.
Like the match you mentioned with Cena.
Yeah,
the
Fiend died to me when Goldberg beat that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my! It does. Was that Saudi or was that
It was Saudi.
Was that Saudi? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it made no sense.
That's the day like I stopped caring about the Fiend at all.
Stop caring about him at that moment.
Like once Goldberg beat him, the Fiend was useless to me.
Yeah.
And it was almost like looking at Kane. They pulled a Kane moment on him. I mean, we could just hope that he comes back in good health. The other rumor out there is that with the merger, per an SEC filing announcement to date, Triple H, Paul Levesque will not be on the new board members of the entity or TKO after Endeavor acquires WWE officially next month. What does that say about Papa H?
Nothing. I think just a title.
He still be probably creative.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all.
Still gotta get that money. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
just a
Nick
title.
Khan's still over there, so him and Nick Khan's still cool. So it's like,
Fuck.
That's the nose. That's the girl with the nose.
That's a dick. Pause.
Pause, bro. No, that's her nose after the whole brawl.
Wow, what did they do to her?
I don't know. All I know is that's her nose now.
Wow.
I told you I was gonna find it. Also, in rumors and news,
Big E, man. What you think?
Big E slated that his doctors have stated that he should not wrestle again. I'm gonna let you know how I feel, and I'll get y'all opinion. So this is how I feel about it, right? I feel that they can say what they want to say, but I do feel if Ed should come back on that messed up neck he has, Big E can come back. But at the same time, I don't want to risk him hurting himself, or he can't do anything in the future for himself. So,
But how soon can what, 10 years from now?
I mean, he's been out a full total year. We're going on year number 2 once 2024 hits. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years from now, Big E can come back. He can come back whenever he feels that he's ready. But my whole thing is I'd rather him not risk not risk trying to perform and make us all, hop out of our seats just to end up in a worse situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'd rather him take some years off like Shawn Michaels did, like an Edge did, take a nice period of time off. And then, really, really figure out, okay, I know this is not the way I wanted to go out, but am I comfortable enough in my own skin to go back out there and give this a try? That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. Let's go with Cheech. What you think?
What were you talking about?
Deep in Iran. I was talking about Big E.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunate, man. To be honest, I hated that haircut. So the more that he wasn't in the ring, I could care less for dude. But I think he was better as a heel, as a muscle, But it's unfortunate for him, what I mean? But I don't know. I don't miss him. Like, I wish Big E come back. Not being like, I'm just not a fan.
All right, let's go with Just.
I'm just gonna basically tag into what you're saying. Just hope he takes the time off. He has a personality where he could do other things other than just wrestle. You know what I'm saying? He could do commentating, he could do stuff for WWE The Bump, anything that has to do with him being in front of the camera, he could do. So maybe in time that neck that he has, it heals up a little bit, but of course I would love him to see a longer run with the world championship, but at least he got it though. At least he got it at the moment that he got it, at the time that they got it. We can at least say that they executed that momentum right, So yeah, again, just props to him, and hope he's in good health for the future.
All right, Dummy Dangerously. What's your opinion on this Big E?
He'd be all right. He can come back in a couple years like Edge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that sounds
He'd
about
be all
right.
right. He'd come back in a couple years like Sting or Edge.
See, I'm with it. Let's go on to the net.
Niggas break your neck every day, B. He'd be all right.
Hey, Kurt Angle finished the Olympics with a broken freaking
neck, right?
So I think he could do it too. Next bit of rumors and news. Ric Flair admits to using injections before bedroom performance.
Wow.
What is Ric Flair injecting into himself in order to keep Space Mountain running?
Blue Chew.
Okay.
Nah.
Cocaine.
I don't know.
Better.
I don't know. I think fentanyl has the opposite of
Flair's fucking with the horsepower. He's doing the pink horsepower, the camera and shit.
Yo, shout out to It Is What It Is. Yo, I heard about that pink horsepower. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard this shit. I heard it's sending people to the hospital for heart attacks.
I tried Blue Chew.
Horsepower,
Blue Chew goes.
God is the best, says the Undertaker.
I tried horsepower.
Okay, shout out.
I'm about to try mine, man. See what's popping. For research purposes. Okay,
also, I got you.
Also, have y'all took a look at Al Snow lately? This is Al Snow.
That's Al Snow
in 2023. This is the current Al Snow. Yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not trying to run into him.
On steroids, man.
I don't know what he's on, but I don't want.
What is he injecting? You know what I'm saying?
That ain't Blue Chew.
What was up with that picture? Is he trying out for the American Gladiators or something? What's going on here?
Oh, that was from the Marty Jannetty Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I don't know what that is that he has in his hand.
Right.
Like he wants some head beams.
I don't know. Looks like the whole bottom of somebody's car. Like here, the problem with your car is you ain't got
Cadillac converter.
Yeah. That's that pump from next Friday. It's like I don't know what it is. Also,
Man.
rumors and news. Of course, we heard the news that Sonya Deville is hurt. So, does this mean that the tag team titles are cursed? I mean, because every person that's touched them since Sasha and Naomi left has went out on injury. Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez. I mean, I'm just saying, do we scrap the titles or do we keep
Hey, man. Them titles are cursed, man.
They need to name them something else.
It's like watching the ring. It's like the titles is the ring. You put them on, get cursed.
You know, that title was cursed, my G. Macadorna said, "Hey, he's free if they want to team him up with Chelsea." Other tad bit of news. Let's keep it moving. Bailey's super fan, right? Izzy's getting ready to make her professional wrestling debut. Okay, y'all remember? You remember Izzy, the little girl, Bailey's #1 fan, right?
Fanatic.
Yeah, this is her now.
Yeah,
It's like the same ring gear.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah, she has friendship bracelets to give out to.
She's like fucking Dollar Tree Bailey.
Yo, and that's
Damn, already.
Can you picture, eventually a match between Bailey and her? The storyline. How many years back can they go? It's gonna be
nuts. It's gonna have footage for
WWE.
They can say, "Hey, look at
storytelling at its best."
Yeah, we don't got Bailey home.
I don't know. Bailey needs to be on TV more. Good luck.
Thank you. You're right.
Yeah, I'm so glad. That was the highlight when I what was the girl that won the title?
Right?
Yeah. When she won the title, when she came out, Bailey running with her. That was a highlight.
Yeah, she had the #1 shaved in the back of her head for the 1-year anniversary of them debuting. I thought that was pretty dope. Also, moving on from rumors and news, I think it's time that we talk about the build up for All In. All right, we got to build up for All In. 3 weeks away from the
do we? I mean,
I don't know if you want to call it a build up. We just got matches announced, but
right.
But before we get there, once again, make sure y'all check out the brand new episode of Powerbomb Jutsu SummerSlam 2023, available everywhere. Make sure y'all check that out. But
Hoochie Daddy shorts
with the Hoochie Daddy, we're gonna talk more about that the trip from SummerSlam, man.
I want to hear more stories.
Oh man, it's stories we ain't even covered yet. But All In. So yesterday, Dynamite, we got the debut of RVD, Rob Van Dam himself, and Rob Van Dam looked real good. Shout out to Jungle Man Jack Perry. I'm gonna call him that, Jungle Man. With the Jerry Lynn tribute, right?
Right.
Jerry Lynn, the Tiger, and it was kind of to what you had said the other day when you were on the show. You were saying that he's going to go through all the ECW originals, and I could see it now. I mean, you beat RVD, quite possibly like one of the names most synonymous.
So the next one is Too Cold Scorpio.
Yo, he got to fight Too Cold Scorpio. And Too Cold Scorpio has to come out to Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie. He gotta come out to that. He can't come out to the WCW theme because WWE owns it, but he gotta come out to ECW's Too Cold Scorpio theme, Jungle Boogie. If he comes down there, he gotta come down dancing and everything.
Yes.
And he gotta go get a lace front. Because I gotta see Too Cold Scorpio with the ponytail. You gotta have the ponytail.
That's the only way I know him.
Nah, he bald.
The slick back hair and the ponytail, man.
Yeah, I remember that like yesterday. He was on the Job Squad and all that.
Fuck now.
His ears all exposed. Like you can really see how big his ears are now. Now that he bald head.
Yeah.
So definitely, let's get the slick back ponytail, lace front.
He
Tyler
looked like
Perry.
a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
not Ninja Turtle. That's fucked up.
You're looking like fucking Jadakiss.
Nah, say look like Jadakiss. It's fucked up, man. Let's get on to it though. But ECW, I'm sorry, ECW. Wow, got me talking ECW. But AEW put on a pretty decent show yesterday. I mean, we got the we had the women's match, Anna Jay versus Sheeta. Of course, Sheeta went over. You had the Lucha Bros versus Blackpool Combat Club. That was absolutely chaos, basically. Like, they don't give a damn. British Combat Clubs is just. I mean, I know so, bro. They don't like rules. What are these? What are these?
I don't know. Phoenix. I always like Phoenix. Phoenix is dope in the ring.
Yeah, Phoenix is dope in the ring, but I'm saying the Lucha Bros, sorry, the BCC, I almost called them something else. Pause. but BCC literally does not give a fuck. They don't. Like, it doesn't matter what the stipulations are for the match. But this was
the
actually
first match where Mox didn't bleed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, maybe the doctor advised against blading for a few weeks. I don't know, but that man blades every week, faithfully. Even on house shows, this man blades. Like, one thing about a gimmick, we know he gonna keep it up. We also had the breakup of the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Oh, this was funny.
Listen, I was more happier than anything. You had Daniel Garcia.
He never had that like shmoney dance type of.
Yeah, it's like you never put us first. I'm always putting you first. I changed my whole entire fabric. He's like, I'm out, and he goes out and he starts dancing in front of his face. He leaves. Demi Guevara leaves.
Quit.
Guevara stayed. He pretty much told him he might be there when he get back.
Man,
like the factions that he had.
Eddie Magic is built like a baby mom.
Who?
Daddy Mac. You talking about Daddy Mac from the tag team?
Oh yeah, I don't know. They're horrible.
Eddie Magic, they say he's built like a baby mom.
He is built like a baby mama though.
No, he looked like a gym teacher.
Nah, but they left. I mean, I don't know. Anytime that Jericho gets the bad end of the stick, I'm happy. Nothing against him, just it's Jericho, and kind of tired of seeing him involved on every major storyline or minor storyline on television. So
if you think about it, he had to, right? Give everybody else the rub.
I mean, who's actually giving it? Okay,
get over.
All right, you ready? Who out of that group? And he's had two factions.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those people have actually gotten over?
That was on them.
Excluding Sammy. Excluding Sammy. Hold on.
Sammy's the only one you could say.
Exactly. What about Proud and Powerful, huh?
But Sammy did it on his own.
What about Proud and Powerful?
They had problems personally. One got hurt, right? So they couldn't do nothing. Because remember, for the longest time,
2 years to get them over. Two.
Remember, like that's not on him. He gets the rub. You know what I mean? I'm not. If you give me a job, is it on you for me to do the job? No, it's on me.
Bro, they never booked Santana.
So I guess that's on Tony Khan. You can't blame that on Jericho.
Man, listen, Jericho got a mouthpiece, and Jericho got a mouthpiece. Tony Khan.
But what else what you want me to do? Put the titty in their mouth?
I mean, at this point,
Jericho did the best he can, though. But
it was just horrible. horrible ideas. You know what I mean? But
Okay, what about the other tag team? Daddy Mac and whatever his name is never got over.
bro, tell me. You tell me. I'm not gonna speak on the obvious. That shit was horrible from the get go.
What about Jack Hager? Huh? Weapon him.
Oh, so what happened to him? He sucked from when he was in WWE. You know what I mean?
Hey man, Jack Hager is the worst, man.
Yes.
Man,
He's stuck on that hat, remember?
that hat he didn't want to give up.
Right.
That was even over that he's not own wrestling. How many matches that he
Niggas
had?
don't say like, "Hey, go put that Jack Hager match on."
Never. Never.
What about when Butterbean was wrestling on wrestling was on wrestling? Yeah, Butterbean knocked out Burt Gunn. I remember that.
That's just as bad as Tank Abbott on wrestling.
Where the fuck that come from?
God is the best. That's the name of it. Let's also talk about the segment that we have with MJF and Adam Cole.
That one I eat
So
this segment was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it was. He called Roderick Strong.
Yeah, a basic white dude.
A basic generic white, whatever you basic generic white people do. Why don't you run upstairs and close your door, and then
go cry to your Hello Kitty blanket.
Then you had the Kingdom confronting him, which is cool.
Can't stand them dudes.
So many seeds planted right there.
That's
The fact
funny,
that the fact that he called him a call a couple weeks ago, and then he's still going with the generic white person look, which is hilarious to me, because when you go to create a player in any wrestling game, they look just like Roger Strong in the face. They do. Like, and we talking about No Mercy all the way up to now. They all look like Roger Strong.
He does, and they're playing into him being just like a basic like white dude too. I mean, he looked like somebody you see in a pamphlet. You know, like a brochure, like a college brochure. You know,
Yeah, come stay at Shady Acres, like
right.
Men's Health and get some free sample control.
Yes, Men's Health, yes.
Simple health type shit. Then we got the announcements for All In. Like I said, I mean, if you want to call it a build up, we'll call it a build up. So after the tag team match with the Hardys, we found out that the Young Bucks have qualified. No shock to me for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. You know, it's not like we had other tag teams that were whatever happened to that ranking system. Anywho,
that's dead.
Different story.
That's the same as the draft and the
and the brand supremacy, all that brand stuff.
All that's out of here. But we got that match announced. The other match that we got announced. So we got Swerve and AR Fox going up against Sting and Darby Allin
in a coffin match.
In a coffin match, yo. Like, let's really talk about this. It wasn't that long ago. AR Fox was just training people, right? He was just training people, wrestling in front of like 50 to like 200 people. Now he's getting ready to wrestle in front of 80,000.
Right.
Yo,
according to reports, it surpasses SummerSlam sales.
You talking about the one in '92 in Wimbledon?
Yeah.
I mean, according to the reports, it says something about being like top 5 or whatever. But I mean, I'm happy. It's a win for wrestling. They're
building it. They're building it as the greatest wrestling. You know what I mean? And that's huge. Shout out to them. You know, it's just we'll see how that shit translate on.
I'm happy for AR Fox though. Wrestle in front of all them niggas. So
AR Fox came a long way, man.
Oh yeah, he deserve it, man. Like, he been working his ass off for years.
He was lit. Met him in New Orleans.
Yeah, man. AR Fox is that dude, man.
I'm also happy for Sting. You know, he was able to walk. You know,
just walking along. Shout out for Sting. Shout out for Sting being coherent at 69 years old. However old he is, he makes it to the ring no cane,
I don't
no
know, but
walk.
like one kick by Swerve though. See,
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
the move.
Did you see Swerve get kicked in the head by the security guard when he was trying to hop over the barricade?
No.
Yeah,
What?
man. Look, go back and watch it. Yo, he called a stiff one to the head. I mean, not Swerve. AR Fox.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, go back and go watch it. Or was that Prince Nana who called it? It was one
I
of
think
them.
it was Prince Nana. Yeah.
It was probably Prince Nana who called it.
Yeah.
Caught the kick to the side of the head. Somebody called it. We got a new comment up. What's this?
What's this? What?
It's a tricky what?
Tricky fight? Yo, I don't understand these
comments.
riddles.
Yeah, we got the Riddler over here. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Yo, like all due respect, man, but you good? I mean,
okay, first of all, ain't nobody talking while I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
You good?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. I don't know.
You good?
Oh man, but let's go to the next one. So we got Akira Shida. So apparently over the next couple weeks, literally, you're gonna have a few matches, which is crazy because Shida's also inside the tournament, even though she's
I know that makes no sense.
She got arrested to qualify,
right?
That's
and she the
stupid.
champion.
What the fuck?
Why was that?
But they get the back to the person that lost.
No, the winner of Frida.
Like, why would she have
No, I
to
think it's the
wrestle?
winner of the tournament fight.
No, B, she's in the tournament.
No,
like
I think the winner of the tournament fights Shida in the next.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Shida
Hey,
has a
Bellator
match.
did some shit like that.
Yeah, but I remember Bellator doing it, but Shida has a match with one of the qualifiers in order for the qualifier to have a match with her. But why is Shida even in wrestling at all? That's the real question. Why is she in the tournament when she's the champion? Why doesn't she have a bye week?
Qualify.
She has a bye week, but Tony Storm has a bye week, but Shida doesn't. And Tony Storm is the former champion. Like, none of this makes sense. Make it make sense, man. That's my whole thing. Make it make sense. A few more matches will be announced between I'm gonna say between Rampage and Collision. We're gonna get our next set of matches announced, and by week number 3, which is the week before All In, we'll have the full card. And
Yeah,
we'll have-
they announced that they are going to be fighting for the ROH titles at 0 hour. What you guys think about that?
You want me to be honest? Or you want me to lie?
Yeah, that's fucking.
Oh, just
fucking stupid, man.
All right. So if I was lying, I'll say, "Oh, this is great." I'm gonna be honest. This is stupid.
Right.
You're giving us 0 hour, and first of all, let's get this right. This is gonna be broadcast during their time, kind of similar to how Money in the Bank was broadcast.
Right.
So when you talking about 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whenever they 0 hour starts, then you got to look forward to the broadcast for the whole event. It's a good way to get the RH talent out there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this will be some of their first time performing in front of a stadium that big, and I'm happy for them.
But remember, the people that fight is the Aussie, right?
The Aussie, Aussie Open.
So right there, like you said earlier, they planted the seeds. So pretty much it's something they're gonna end up with the Kingdom having the belts eventually. You know what I mean? They put Rick giving them the rub. I don't know, but I'm intrigued as how is that gonna end up at the end of the night. You know?
Yeah, same. But like I said, it's one of those situations where it's good for the wrestlers, but at the same time, there's no real build up for me to even really care about the 0 hour. I'm happy for the exposure for all the other wrestlers, but it's really ROH doesn't even get a build up as it is for their regular programming. Now you tell me you're going to put them on the 0 hour, like You know, that's my whole thing. It's good
I think
exposure.
we should just keep ROH and AEW separate.
Oh no, that'll be too much like right though.
That'd be too much right.
Yeah, too much like
Yeah,
right.
because, you know, who's champion and like
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
ROH championships get like, you know, to AEW. Do you really care about who's over there to win them or defend them?
No, not at all. Because at this point, those titles are over here from another brand. But that's the build-up for All In so far. I mean, let's talk about other news outside of AEW. So I got this from you inside the chat. Got the LWO.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? You got Ray. You got Bad Bunny. Did I say it right? Bad Bunny. Almost did it right. Bad Bunny. We got Escobar. Carlito, who signed the deal, supposedly, and has yet to make a debut, supposedly. Zelina, Raul Mendoza, and what's the other one? DJ Z.
Wild.
Nah, I'm calling him DJ Z.
Oh, DJ. Okay, old school.
From Impact. But yeah,
got you.
So we got that. Shout out to Black Man.
LWO is like, them niggas ain't winning too much. They be getting their ass beat.
No, the LWO and LWO stands for L's, nigga, because that's all they've been catching.
Oh,
Straight L's. Straight L's. This is not.
Let's say, do you think
like losing World Order?
Dominic will fit better with the LWO.
If the LWO heals, yeah,
he'll add some sauce to the LWO.
He'll add some sauce on, but
he'll be a face, I guess. You know,
nah, Dominic could never be a face again for me. It's like I don't ever want
my
to be.
My thing is like I ain't gonna hold you though. Like if Carlito come, dudes like really care like what's he gonna do on SmackDown?
There's not too many things he can do in the 2-hour span. That's a lot of less TV time, especially with the bloodline running
right
now. So I'm not sure how they're gonna wing it, but I do know this. At the end of the day, I would gladly have Dominic inside LWO as a heel. This Dominic that we got in Judgment Day, I'll gladly have him over there in LWO. Dominic can never be a face. He has to be a heel for the rest of his career now. Because
that's not how it works, homie.
I know that's not how it works, but this is Dominic Guerrero we're talking about. We're getting the best out of Dominic Guerrero.
Once him and his father hugged and squashed the shit, he's gonna be back as a face, and you know what I mean?
No, I need them to fight all the way to raise them. Like I need him to fight all the way to the point like he on life support. It's like, all right, Poppy.
He'll be the champion by the his career's over. He'll be a heavyweight champion.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be heavily decorated. So this was also bought up. So what do y'all think about this as a potential match at WrestleMania? Asuka versus Io versus Kairi Sane, the first triple threat match that features all Asians for the Universal Women's title.
I'm gonna say this. I'm all for it.
I want
it. But you just mentioned. I mean, let's just go by the talent, not what you see as with it.
Live
talent. That match is gonna be unbelievable if they let them go a little.
It's gonna be their first juicy ever a match.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be their first juicy ever match, like actual, as far as the fighting style, like an actual wrestling match at WrestleMania with that style.
Yeah, no, and I think it'll be great because right there you kill a few birds with one stone. You literally have whole Asia eyes. You know what I mean? Like not, you know what I mean? Like you gonna have that attention. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be great. You know what I mean? For them,
man, you know? Somebody's still complaining on the internet though.
What happened?
There's always gonna be someone that's gonna complain on the internet. We know that.
I said niggas will still complain on the internet about the match.
Oh, you definitely, you know how it is, but I don't know how they're gonna end up there. I'm aware that I guess
How dare they take away from Stardom or do Stardom like that?
you know Becky Lynch, where's she at? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying something different. They're gonna have 2 nights, so they'll have special plenty of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to have time.
Yeah, but not that I'm a match that I was expecting, but if they like storyline wise, if they bring it together, like only WWE knows how, I think it'll be something, to look forward to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think, Just? Hey, your sound's off. I can't hear none.
Just for the representation, I'm with it, right? Because that'll be a first, right? How they get there, kind of like what Cheech said, like as long as they do it in a way where it's not doing a disservice to the 3 of them, because like in the end of the day, they tell their stories in ring, right? That's like mostly the New Japan Joshi style anyway. As long as you can make it have a decent, pretty much build, the match will speak for itself. I'm with it. I'm cool with it. I'm all right. But like what Dom say, there's always going to be crazy ass people going to complain about something,
Oh, there go. People complain that the sky's blue.
Oh shoot!
It's like, why in the hell the sky blue today? Where the clouds at? Type shit.
Right.
Also, really quick, just to move on from that, we had a moment on NXT where Carmelo Hayes had a Booker T moment.
No way.
Yes, he did.
Swear.
Yo, so what was it that got
Wesley, little nigga.
Yeah, Wesley. Hey, little nigga, you better get. Whoa, sir, what?
Oh, yeah, I did cut that. I was kind of quick. Like, oh shit! I was like, did I hear that? Is that why he actually?
Where he was at?
Yeah, when he walked into the locker room.
Yeah.
What's Carmelo?
Yeah. Go back. That exact moment.
But it was Carmelo or Trick.
Nah, that was definitely Carmelo.
Carmelo, because they got like segments together now.
Yeah, and
okay.
Trick had a whole nother segment.
Oh yeah.
He went to roasting, buddy. Get your big built. Like I was like, I'm never getting ready to get in a roast battle with this cat right here. He ain't playing no games. But yeah, Carmelo Hayes had the slip up, a T moment. So my whole question is there going to be repercussions behind this? Now this is totally different from when Roman, because Roman was the Universal Champion, and that's Roman Reigns. Like Roman wasn't dropping no title. This is Carmelo Hayes, 2 different people. Do you think they dropped the title off him because of that slip up, or they keep it pushing? I mean, like I said, Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns.
Have you heard any outcry for that?
Nah.
So there you have it.
Well, there we are.
Yeah, the only person that would bring stupid stuff like that up was like HBK, and HBK don't care,
No, that's HB Shizzle. He down.
Yeah, come on now.
Also, to add along to it, speaking of get back,
I can speak jive, man.
Right. Yes.
He still speak jive. So this was released.
Crime time.
This is the official poster for Payback. This to me is so dope.
Yes.
I love it. Got an all Judgment Day photo. My whole thing is, let's pray everyone stays healthy. Because last time they put a faction, everyone on the faction on a poster, people got hurt in the faction.
Which one was that?
The one with the Wyatt family all on it. When you had Bray, you had Braun Strowman, you had Luke Harper, and you had
Eric Rowan.
That the Payback. And I kid you not, go look it up. And when you find it, you're like, oh shit. I think it was either, I want to say, was it Bray that got hurt or not? No, it was definitely Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan had got hurt. he got hurt, and people will be getting hurt off that. So hopefully everyone stays intact. Let's talk about this Dark Side of the Ring with Marty Jannetty. So if y'all checked it out,
I have not seen it, so y'all let me know.
Man, listen here.
Yeah, go back and check it out.
Go back and check it out.
So
Only thing
I feel like this nigga was lying half the time.
And he probably was.
No, that's what the girl said. She's like, she's like, take everything with a grain of salt. He lies like 95%.
Bro, the thing is, I follow him on Facebook, so I do see all them crazy posts, and you can't help but to keep reading and seeing what the hell is he's gonna say next. You know what I mean? Get to the point that you could say he's pushing it. You know?
They be trying to push the envelope and shit.
Oh, an envelope my ass. This dude is fucking nuts.
That's the mailman.
I feel like it was an intervention episode at one point in time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was like an intervention towards the end.
It's like, we love you. You know, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And Beefcake's like, stop checking out my wife.
Yeah.
But the whole time doing the interview, I feel like she was throwing it at Marty Jannetty. And Beefcake just sitting there, just letting her talk all reckless.
Yeah. Yeah, suppose she gonna show her.
Yeah.
What? This is in the episode.
It's in the episode.
This is crazy.
With him right next to her.
Yeah, and Beefcake too. Like you could, pretty much like saying that HBK was a brown noser. That's why he stayed and all this stuff. But Jannetty pretty much for the most of the show spoke in a positive light of HBK, of Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fight that supposedly they had, they reenacted. You know how Dark Side of the Ring does. So
of course,
it was pretty. Though there was this part which it was perhaps the part of the show when he got on a motorcycle in India or somewhere.
Oh yeah, and drove the motorcycle through the hotel.
Yeah, like he just went up some steps and went inside like the hall. It was crazy. Like who the fuck does that? But Pat Tanaka, he said like that's what he would do. He was that wild boy. And
it was Steve-O before Steve-O.
Man, yeah, definitely. Like dude already got reality shows already lined up and movies. Just because of
Marty Jannetty.
Yes.
Jannetty got
entertaining, but at the same time, you feel bad for the dude, but you're like, bro, this dude nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
You got that going on. Besides that incident, and the other incident that he had inside the show, they were talking about. I'm trying to think of what it was. They were talking about. Come on, my bad, y'all. Oh, they were talking about them doing 3-ways and banging girls together. Yeah, him and Sean was banging girls together and everything. I also know like there was girls lined up outside of the locker room waiting to get their turn. Like him and Sean were a lot closer than you think. What does this say here?
What up, Jay?
Nobody wants to watch Impact, but Team 3D will be at Impact 1000.
Okay.
Nobody watches Impact. Hey, we watch Impact the best way we know how to. Through multiple streaming devices and bootleg websites. But for the first time, one time only, if you got Team 3D.
Well, that's what they say, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have a match.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
We'll be back.
Oh, for Impact 1000 for sure.
Impact 1000.
Well, see, I could see them in AEW at one time, you know what I mean? Like put them against one of them tag teams.
Nah, I wouldn't.
No?
Nah. I mean, hell no. I mean, if they do it, then yeah, put it. Tell you what, if y'all go ahead and put the Dudley Boys, Team 3D, whatever you want to call them, if you put them inside AEW, I want to see you put them inside of a match with Brian Cage and Big Bill. I'm watching it now, Cheech, and it was
Why?
Why? Because
no fucking sense. They don't even use them guys.
Exactly. They need a
Not
rub
even a
from
tag
somebody.
team.
They need a rub from somebody because
I'm talking about like, you know what I mean, like
Fucking
FTR,
1330 versus the Butcher and Blade.
something like that, or something like, you know what I mean, because they're the most, you know, tag team wise, bro. They had like 24 titles all over where they've been. You know what I mean? The most common, you know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if you like right now, FTR, I tell you that match could be perfect for them because they claim to be the best in the world.
yeah, you could use that too. But does FTR really need the
rub?
It
the
just
rub right now?
It's not the rub, it's the storyline.
No, I don't want to see FTR versus the Dudleys. So
Does FTR really
Not
need a storyline when they're the champions?
nah, man.
That's all the story you need to hear.
FTR versus Swerve and AR Fox.
And they're fucking.
That'll be nice.
A tag team that, you know what I mean, that they want to push, because right now they're tag team, you know, the Young Bucks or whatever. Have the Young Bucks ever fought
the Dudleys? They probably did in RH.
Yeah, they fought them.
They did as Generation B.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, Generation B. Yeah.
They
did like an indie. Yeah. No, they fought at House of Hardcore.
At House of
Hardcore, they had a match.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So all I'm saying is Big Bill and Brian Cage need something that's going for them, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, right now,
the big people don't get pushed over there, bro. What the fuck?
yeah, I see. They don't. Big people don't get pushed. They just,
where's Keith Lee?
They just get put inside the same seat. You get three big people inside the same row, and then none of them happy at all.
Yeah, they like this.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
That's the big guy.
Guys in the back just sitting there. Matter of fact, in catering, all the big guys are sitting next to each other like I was sitting next to my two big guys at SummerSlam. Pause, man.
What are you doing?
Big pause. Yeah, man. Meat to meat, touching each other. But I don't know, man. I'm looking at the time right now.
That shit, wow.
I'm looking at my time. What you think, Cheech?
I think in that time, I don't remember if we need anything.
Sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Right. I mean, pretty short show today, but not a lot to cover. We covered a lot on Sunday. We covered, the back end today. Thank you for all the people that's listening, following, sharing. Whether you listening,
wow.
Whether you're listening to us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, watching on your favorite podcast streaming apps. I think I said that backwards. I'm going to leave y'all with a couple PSAs. First PSA is too much negative energy can have you unbalanced mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Spread more positive vibes. It can be as easy as building someone up, giving them a compliment. Or you can grab a chair and swing that chair for the fences. Come to the defense of your fellow man, and you would then, at that point, spread positive vibes. Also, you can go to onemaneuver.net for the time being while we're still over there. Go purchase the Positive Vibes Only OG original design. Tank tops are available for the summer season. Hoodies and sweater are available for the fall and winter season. You ain't got to get it for you. Get it for someone who may be going through something. Looking down at that message, give them a constant reminder that life is not as bad. I mean, it could be worse. It could be hella worse. Your nose could look like Homegirl's nose from the Birmingham brawl.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, it looks like a whole glizzy. That nose is never going to be.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
Exactly.
She looked like a character from Fraggle Rock. Remember Fraggle Rock?
Oh, not Fraggle Rock. She's like a whole Muppet out here.
Fraggle Rock.
Like a whole Muppet. No, but also, man, listen. viral infectious diseases out there. The very first thing, it starts off with good hygiene. Make sure y'all being clean out there. First thing I want to do is wash your hands. Most importantly, wash your ass. Let me get Dom. Let me get Just. Tell the people they got to use. What they got to use.
Hella soap. A lot of soap.
Hella soap. El Cheech, let the people know how they got to do this.
Well, I know what it is. Remember, it's from face to ass, not ass to face. Happy birthday, Savio.
Happy birthday, Tito Savio Vega. Happy birthday to my brother Lloyd. Happy birthday to my cousin Alicia. Happy birthday to my little brother birthday who coming up. JJ says we got to use deodorant and soap. That is a big plus, especially who are at a indie show. Don't need y'all. That's a combo package. They need to go together like peanut butter and jelly on bread. But with that being said, man, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Big happy birthday shout outs to everybody inside the month of August. August is busy, man. But yeah, I guess we're out. As the kids say, peace. Peace.
Negro.
Anytime.